Hey everyone. Okay, so I am talking to y'all tonight about our the difference between our revealing radiance facial peel and our new booster, the clinical solution PHA plus HAA resurfacer. Okay, so they're very similar because they're both chemical exfoliators. Okay, one you leave on and one you wash off. Okay, they do about the same thing with a couple of differences. So I want to share that with you right now. Okay, so let me go ahead and let y'all know that first of all, the Resurfacer is the one that has the polyhydroxy acid. It's the PHA. Okay, and so this has the PHA, and then of course the facial peel, the facial peel contains the glycolic acid. Okay, so they're both have acids in them, a certain type of acid, but they're different. Okay, and so I think that's important. This one also contains glycerin, which is a widely used humectant. Okay, which helps with like the moisture levels. Okay. Now the facial peel also has it does have the AHA in it, and so does this one. Okay, so they both have AHA resurfacing agents in them. Okay, so they both have that in it. Okay, so that's important to know. Which what AHA is. Oh my gosh, y'all, it's a tongue twister. Basically, it's known as a glycolic acid. Okay, so they both have the glycolic acid in them. Okay, so this is the main ingredient is glycolic acid. This also has glycolic acid, but it also has the polyhydroxy acid. So this just has a little bit more. So like to my likings, this is like stronger. Okay, it's going to give you a boost. Remember, that's what a booster is. It's going to give you a quicker result. It's gonna be a little bit more intensified. Okay, so just to make sure that you understand, this has the hydroxy in it. Okay, but it also has the glycolic acid, which is the HAA in it. Okay, all right. This has glycerin in it as well. All right. This has the glycolic acid in it, and it has the marine extract in it, which has the hydrating benefits. So like they both have hydrating benefits. They both have glycolic acid, right? But this has a little bit more. It has the alpha hydroxy as well. Okay, now they both, okay, and another difference is this rinses off, this you keep on. Okay, all right, so those are the main differences. Okay, those are a couple of differences. I mean, another big difference is that this is compatible with retinol. Okay, it's compatible with retinol. All right, this is not. Okay, it's not compatible with retinol, and it's not compatible with any salicylic acid or clear-proof products. Okay, so that's important. Like, y'all need to know that. So if you're on retinol and you love your retinol, it's working great for you, well, then you don't need this. Okay, I would stick to this. Okay, let's say that you're not using retinol. Maybe you started it, but you haven't continued to use it, or maybe you're done with it and you haven't reordered it. Well, then try this. Like this would be a time, but you can't do both. Okay, you cannot do retinol with this, but you can do retinol with this. Okay, so now let's talk about what they both do. They're both suitable for all skin types. They're both non-comedogenic. They both are dermatology tested for skin irritancy and allergy. You can apply them 2 to 3 times a week in the evenings. They're both chemical exfoliators. Yeah. So that's it. Okay, this says the average the use up rate is 6 months if you use it twice a week. This is 4 to 5 months when used 2 to 3 times a week. So it's very close. Okay, so which one is best for you? Okay, that's the determining factor here, is which one is best for you. So if you are having a lot of texture difficulty, okay, so you're having a lot of blemishes, you have a lot of texture, you have a bunch of scarring, and you really are like you're obsessed with like resurfacing your skin, and you want to see a difference quick, and you really want something that's more intensified, then I would go with this if you're not using any retinol products. Okay, that's what you do. But if you let's say you've been using the facial peel for a while, you've been using the retinol, you have good results, there's no reason no reason to move to the booster. Okay, does that make sense? And so I've been having a lot of the questions, so I really want to make sure that you knew the differences between them. So let me just kind of read this. It says that as the skin ages, the cellular turnover does begin to slow down. And so that means that the dead skin does linger longer, okay, which does lead to the appearance of uneven skin texture, visible signs of aging, okay? So while both of these products are wonderful and they're both chemical exfoliants that accelerate cell turnover, there are some differences, okay? And so that's what these are doing. They're accelerating the skin cell turnover. They're leaving your skin luminous, and beautiful, okay? But you just want to kind of see which one fits your skin care needs the best, okay? So this is going to be used obviously 2 to 3 times, a week, as well as this one. So you're using about the same time. You're using them both at night, you see. And so, which one works for you? So I would definitely get with your consultant and just kind of find out which one suits you best. And if you haven't tried the booster and you're not on the retinol, then I would definitely give the Resurfacer a try. The price is a little bit different. This sells for $38, whereas the facial peel sells for $68. Okay, so that could be something that that makes a difference for you. So get with your consultant. I would definitely you can get a sample of this one. We don't have samples of the boosters, but at 38, if you're not on the retinol and you have those and you have that issue that you want to have more even skin tone, then this is a really, really great, super, super chemical exfoliator that you might want to try if you've already been on the facial peel and you want to try something different. So I hope you learned something. Get with your consultant and add one of these great, chemical peels to your skincare regimen. Bye, everyone.